Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is going to be a general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading today may apply to everyone watching. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation. And release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages the universe wants to reveal for the collective today, please. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? What messages does the universe want to share? I've made so many mistakes in the past, and I'm trying to fix them. So very true. At least your person is acknowledging the mistakes that they made, and they will enumerate those to you as well. Don't take this personally. It really is me who is the problem. Well, I do feel this tells us that your person wants to be accountable and responsible for the problems they created in this relationship with you, for making all of the mistakes that they made that were so much more than just mistakes, guys. Your person knows they did a lot of damage here. And if they never have apologized to you for any of the problems that they brought into this relationship with you before, that is going to be different moving forward with your person because they want to take ownership of this. And this is why they're saying don't take it personally. And that is hard for you guys not to take it personally. But I really do feel that they are sincere in that statement because they didn't mean for you to take it personally, although we do take all of that kind of, toxic, dysfunctional behavior, low vibration energy, actions, and words towards us. We do take it personally, even though it truly isn't directed at you, but they were just acting out of a place of their own fears and insecurities and frustrations. And I am not making excuses for them. They should have been more adult-like when they were having these moments with you where they made these mistakes. But they're able to say here, it really is me who is the problem. They are taking so much ownership for the things that they have done wrong in this relationship. And this is truly what they need to do in order to show you that they have evolved and changed and that they're willing to put forth the energy and effort that is required of them to maintain and sustain this kind of relationship and this kind of connection. They need to be accountable for the things that they did that brought damage into this relationship, and this is what they're doing. They know that they're not going to be able to erase their mistakes. They know that you're not going to forget the things that they said, the things that they did that were so hurtful to you. But they are hoping that you are going to be able to forgive them for making these mistakes, for these poor choices, these bad decisions, for these errors in judgment in how they acted and behaved with you. And you will receive from them a sincere apology in person as well. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? I took you for granted. I should have treated you the way you deserved. I'm sorry. And you know what, guys? Your person is able to see that they took you for granted, that they should have treated you with love, that they should have treated you with respect, that they should have treated you with the dignity and the honor that you deserved for who you are in this person's life. And they see that that was a big boo-boo that they made, and there is so much remorse for that. They know that they should have treated you better. They should have treated you with the respect and honor that you deserve as part of this connection. And they also are having to acknowledge as well, because they didn't treat the universe with the respect and honor that it deserved by being the ones who brought the two of you together to begin with. They disrespected the people upstairs as well. And that can't be going very well for your person at the moment. But this is how they are learning. They are learning from these mistakes. They are learning from their errors. They are learning from these bad behaviors, these low vibration words and energies and actions that they committed against you. And it is causing them to say, you know what? I was not worthy of you or of this relationship when we met. But I am working on becoming that person. because I don't want to treat you this way again. I want to treat you and this relationship with the love, respect, and honor that you deserve. And when I come back, I want to show you that I have evolved, that I have transformed, and that I can put forth all of the effort, all of the energy, and the love that is required of me to maintain and sustain this relationship, because I'm not going to let you down again. I don't want to fail again, about failing you, about failing themselves, and about failing the universe as well. Nothing and no one compares to you. Don't you feel the same way about your person, you guys watching the reading? Does anyone compare to them for you? Because they're saying here that no one compares to you and nothing else does either. I mean, it's like you could have chocolate cake with chocolate icing that is the most wonderful chocolate cake and chocolate icing in the world, or you could have a chocolate rice cake that's made by Quaker. Chocolate rice cake, or you could have chocolate cake with chocolate icing. Your person wants the chocolate cake and chocolate icing, which is you, which is why they are saying here, nothing and no one compares to you. No one else will do other than you. Your person is saying that you are the one for me. And yes, I realize the chocolate cake and chocolate rice cake analogy was probably a bit silly, but it made the point, right? It did. I mean, because that's what I'm trying to say here. Why have something else when they can have you? They don't want anyone else but you. And that is something that they realized when the two of you first met. Oh my God, this is it. You're the one. I knew it when I first saw you, that we belonged together. I've never felt my heart explode like it did when the two of us stood there face to face for the very first time, looking into each other's eyes. And I have always known that you are the one for me. No one compares to you, and I did not feel that I was worthy of you or of this love. So I created problems. I sabotaged this relationship, and I realize now that I should not have done that, because those were big mistakes. And I am trying to fix and repair all of the mistakes and all of the errors in judgment that I made, because I don't want to be that person. I don't want you to perceive me as a failure for failing you, but I didn't only fail you, I failed myself in the whole process, because I'm dealing with heartbreak at the same time. But I am learning through all of this that I want you, that you are the one that I should hold in high regard. And I will show you that I value you so much more than I have in the past, because I am never going to take you for granted ever again. I am so sorry for hurting you and hurting myself and disrespecting the universe at the same time, but I don't want to be that person anymore. Which is why I want to make my way back to you and be the partner that you need me to be, who will love you the way that you deserve to be loved. And I see and understand that now so much better than I did in the past. Well, I feel so much passion when I think of you. I want to make love to you. Woohoo! Okay, guys. Well, it's not just about the love. It is about the passion that is here between your person as well. And we can't really talk about that very much here on YouTube. But what we can say is there is a deep soul bond between you and your person. The passion that you feel for each other, you have carried that within your soul memory for all of the lifetimes that you have shared together. All of that love. And all of that passion for every single lifetime you have connected with this person has been part of this lifetime. It's all converging. It's all accumulated. That is why the energy between you and this person is so crazy and intense and off the chart. Because if we think of all of the lifetimes that you have with that person, all accumulating and converging into this one lifetime, that's a lot. That's a lot of passion, and that is a lot of love. But I feel that this person, the way they say it here, I want to make love to you. That is so much better than saying, let's get it on, or whatever else you guys can use for those words there. This is about wanting to have an emotional bonding experience with you as well in that passionate moment. This is about the two of you having a magical connection, a spiritual bond. This is about the two of you being able to turn each other on mentally through your communications and through your words and the way that you express yourselves to each other with laughter and fun and jokes and just having a good time. It's also about the way that you connect to each other physically, of course, through those passionate and romantic moments. It is about the way that you connect with each other emotionally through the heart, but your person also being able to express these feelings for you as you come back into each other's lives so that they can be emotionally vulnerable with you and let you in to see the essence of who they are. No more being guarded, no more being shut off, just opening themselves to you and to this connection, and spiritually as well. And when you have someone that you can connect with on an intimate level that is passionate, physically passionate, emotionally and spiritually as well, intimacy on all of those levels, as well as the mentally, of course, nothing will ever be able to break that bond ever again, because the two of you will just click and you will be together like peas and carrots. Another silly analogy, but you get my drift. You will be unbreakable. This bond will be unshakable, and the two of you will be able to move together into union. And this is what your person is saying here. I want to make love to you. I want to make love to your soul, is what I'm hearing. And when you are connecting in that emotional, spiritual, and physically intimate place, it is off the chart fireworks for both of you. And that's why your person says here, nothing and no one compares to you. I want you. You are my chocolate cake with chocolate icing, and I see this future with you. I did take you for granted in the past, and I shouldn't have done that, but oh my God, I have learned so much from these mistakes, and I just want it all with you. Everything always happens for a reason. Do you guys believe that everything happens for a reason? There is a rhyme and there is a reason to everything in the universe and why they do things the way they do. And sometimes God and the universe and our angels and guides do work in very mysterious ways that make us go, what the heck is going on here? Your person sees and gets that now. But it's also how they know this separation was all planned to bring us closer together in the end. And for those of you who are new to the channel or new to this kind of separation with your person, if this separation is something that is just happened, if it's something that is new to you, if you can get that around your head, it is going to help you so much, because there is a reason that this separation is happening. Was your person making mistakes? Were they disrespecting you? Were they taking you for granted? Were they mistreating you? Were they bringing harsh words into your conversations? Did they sabotage this relationship with you? Did they shut you down when you were trying to explain yourselves rather? Did they shut off their heart to you? Did they refuse to tell you how they felt about you? Were they unwilling to talk about this connection and where they saw it going? Were they unwilling to talk about any future plans with you? These are the things that your person needs to address. These are the things that they need to work on, because by healing and resolving those things within them, that is going to allow the two of you to have this relationship come to this place where things are closer together in the end. This place that you are in right now is essential, and it is important, and it is happening for a reason. Even your person understands that, yes, this separation is happening for a reason. I know it was all planned to bring us closer together, and that is the ultimate goal of this separation, to bring you closer together, because during this separation time, you are preparing for union with each other by healing and dealing with all of the stuff that have held you back from being able to be full on in this connection and being spiritually, physically, emotionally intimate with each other. Because that is what this relationship is ultimately all about. And your person more than likely needs to do some work to be able to get to that place to where they can be that person for you. You're probably more evolved than them, and that is okay. This is how it always happens for 99.99% of the people in these kind of connections. It's just that you have to keep working on yourself. Don't stop. Don't fall back. Don't go down to their level. You stay solid in the place where you are and allow your person to come up to your level, because they will meet you where they are. They just need to do the work to get there, and they will, because they're having many realizations and understanding now than they ever have before. And this is going to allow them to come back into your direction and start rebuilding this relationship with you. Only this time, it will be in a much more elevated space than where it was in the past. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? What does the universe want to share with us? What do we need to know, please? The Chariot, well, this is all about getting it unstuck and getting it moving. Hallelujah for that. The Chariot is a card of victory and success as well. And I do feel that this tells us that your person is going to be successful and victorious at overcoming these mistakes and fixing them and doing the work that they need to do to be able to be your partner, to not take you for granted anymore, to not treat you the way that they treated you in the past, to treat you and love you the way that you deserve and have honor and respect for you and for this connection, and to show the universe as well that they are grateful for this opportunity to have another start with you, which is why they are working through their issues so that they can come back closer to you than you ever were before. The Chariot is ruled by Cancer. So if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in Cancer, this can be a place of validation for you. You don't have to be Cancer for this reading to resonate or work for you. These are collective readings, and they are for everyone. It's just that we call out the cards that go... we call out the signs that go to the cards because a lot of people have asked us to. But this is also about success and victory, but more importantly, about getting this situation out of the place where it is right now at this stalemate, where things aren't moving, so that it can get out of this detour and the two of you can continue on this journey together. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? What is happening here? The Hierophant. Well, the Hierophant is all about faith and having faith in your person and having faith in the universe and in this connection, but also in yourself. So what you feel within your heart and in your soul concerning your person being able to successfully overcome the challenges that have held them back from you and from this relationship, so the two of you can move and groove and get it moving. But more importantly, the Hierophant is about tradition and a traditional relationship. Your person wants this traditional relationship with you when the Hierophant shows up. Now, that could be about the two of you moving in together, domestic partnership. It could be about becoming exclusive, getting engaged, getting married. Whatever order is the right order for you and your person is the bottom line here. But the Hierophant is about committed partnership and faith. The Hierophant is ruled by Taurus. But again, you don't have to be Taurus or Cancer for this reading to work for you guys. These are collective readings and they are for everyone. And as the Hierophant is ruled by Taurus, it is all about stability and your person wanting this structure and stability in this relationship with you. As well, they're saying, when we get back together, I don't want to rush things. I don't want to zoom things. And for many of you, perhaps things really zoomed when the two of you first met each other. And that is how these connection goes, or how these connections go, rather, because it's like your souls recognize each other from a past life, and it's a sense of being familiar, and you feel very familiar around this person, and you want to talk to them and share everything with you, and vice versa. And the two of you are up for days and weeks just talking and texting and spending time together and having passionate moments as well. Your person wants slow and steady in this connection as you rebuild it, because for them to come at this with this sense of wanting to take it long term, they want to do it the right way. And honestly, so do you guys watching the reading. And if your person tries to move it along too zoomy, you may want to tap on the brakes a little bit and say, yeah, we need to kind of like go a little bit slower here. I need to make sure that everything is balanced and stable between the two of us. And your person will show you that it is. Do not be afraid to tap those brakes or set that boundary with your person. As well, the Hierophant is the teacher or the counselor. So your person may be getting some sort of professional help, professional guidance, or help from well-meaning friends and family to try to help them make sure that they don't take you for granted or make these same kind of mistakes that they did in the past, so that they can ensure that they are going to resolve those once and for all, so that your relationship can be balanced and harmonious and get to this place of long-term partnership that comes with the Hierophant. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know about this person and this situation, please? Well, this is the King of Wands, and this is all about someone who's going to follow through and take action. This is about someone who's going to follow through and heal these past things. This is about someone who is going to take action to make sure that they don't treat you the way that they did in the past, who will never take you for granted ever again, who won't commit these same kind of crises or make these same kind of mistakes in this relationship with you ever again, because they're able to isolate and acknowledge their problems and deal with them and work through them. Now, I'm not saying that this person is going to be perfect. I mean, they may put the toilet paper roll on backwards or upside down. They may fold the towels wrong. They may cook dinner wrong. They may do the wrong choices for the restaurant or whatever it is, but this is nothing compared to the mistakes that they made concerning you in this relationship in the past. They want to show you that they are determined and dedicated to rebuilding this relationship with you, because that is the energy of the King of Wands coming at you with a lot of fire, with a lot of passion, creating a lot of movement, with a lot of determination and dedication as well. The King of Wands is a fire sign, so that is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. But again, you don't have to be any of these signs for this reading to work. This is the energy of the reading, guys. Actually, it is what the reading is telling us today. Your person getting up and taking action and following through to heal, to release, to let go, and making sure they do that successfully so that they can make their way back to you, so the two of you can start building this relationship. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? What is going on? Well, this is the King of Pentacles. I love the King of Pentacles energy because it is all about stability. And the King of Pentacles energy coming at you, you guys, regardless of their sign or anything else, is truly an energy that is very grounded. And this tells us your person has gone through the work to make sure that they are grounded, doing this healing work, finding that inner peace, that balance, tranquility, and harmony within themselves. The King of Pentacles is someone who is honest, trustworthy, dependable, reliable, who wants to lift you up, who wants to support your goals and dreams and hopes, who wants to be the partner who can give you everything that they can, who will be dedicated as well and determined to rebuild this relationship with you. The King of Pentacles energy desires a long-term committed relationship, very much supporting that Hierophant card. The King of Pentacles is an earth sign, so that's Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. But this King of Pentacles, they can move slowly, and you guys are aware of that by now, especially if you have been in this place where things have been at a stalemate between you and your person for a while. But this King of Wands and this Chariot card come along to stir everything up and get it unstuck. Movement, stability, movement, stability. Isn't that interesting? You probably couldn't see my finger. Movement, stability. Yes. But it is going to give it this sense of being grounded and balanced as it moves forward. The King of Pentacles is all about making sure that you are taken care of and making sure that you feel safe and secure in this relationship, which means they're not going to be making these same kind of mistakes, these same kind of error in judgments, or any of these major snafus that they made between the two of you in the past, because this is someone who is dedicated, balanced, and grounded, and wants to build a solid relationship with you. The thing to remember as well is all kings take action. So this is about your person following through to make something happen. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? Well, this is the Knight of Cups. What a beautiful blending of energy here today, guys. It's absolutely beautiful. The Knight of Cups is someone who wants to present themselves to you as a romantic partner. The Knight of Cups is all about talking about romance, talking about love, being very romantic. It is someone who follows their heart and listens to their soul and listens to their heart and then wants to share with you everything that is going on in their heart concerning you in this connection. The Knight of Cups is a water sign, so that is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. And this is someone who is going to put forth so much effort and energy to win you back. They know they're going to have to rebuild trust. They're going to have to regain your respect. But this is something that this person will do. We have the blending of all of this here. King of Wands, King of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, someone who can tell you how they feel, someone who will show you and take action in terms of how they feel, but also someone who will do sweet romantic gestures, someone who will give you sweet tokens of their affection, of their love for you as well. This Knight of Cups energy is all about being very romantic and doing what they need to do to win back your love and your affection, and not shying away from any of that, because on the bottom we have the Two of Pentacles, which is about restoring balance and harmony to this relationship. And your person saying, I am not going to be taking you for granted ever again. The Five of Pentacles, unfortunately, your person knows what it's like to not have you in their life, and they certainly don't like that feeling at all. They are saying here, I should not have treated you the way I did, because when I hurt you, I hurt myself. When I abandoned you, I abandoned myself as well. And the Four of Cups, which is about your person wanting to make sure they're not going to miss another opportunity to be with you, spend time with you, making you more of a priority, which makes sense because that is the energy of the King of Wands, King of Pentacles, and Knight of Cups. And the Four of Swords, your person being able to heal these things that have held them back, and the Two of Cups as well, which is about this partnership being able to grow and become deeper, because the Two of Cups is all about the union of hearts. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? To be fair, this card comes with number 38. If anyone resonates with 38, although 3 plus 8 equals 11. To be fair is, well, it's about balance, like that Two of Pentacles was. And here we have this owl that is just randomly sitting on her head. I've never understood that about this card, but then this dress looks like cake to me anyway. Oh, back to the cake discussion. Your person knows that they need to be more fair with you. They need to treat you with more dignity, more respect, more honor. They know that they need to stop taking you for granted and that they need to give back to you the way you've always given to them. And by God, that is what they're going to do. This is about them following through and with this promise that they're making here. They're going to fulfill this promise to not take you for granted, to not treat you with disrespect, to honor you, to uplift you, to love you, and to cherish you the way that you should be in regard to this kind of connection that you have with this person. This is about them treating you fairly. This is about them being so much more honest, being all invested in this relationship, because that is the energy that we have here with this combination of cards at the bottom, King of Wands, King of Pentacles, and Knight of Cups. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages do we need? Well, synchronicity. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. You know, guys, every time you see a synchronicity from the universe, it's always a great idea to thank them, even privately, quietly in your head. Just thank you, universe. I noticed that synchronicity. Thank you for letting me see those initials. Thank you for letting me see their name. Thank you, whatever that sign is that you're getting from them, because it will increase the flow of these synchronicities coming at you. But I feel as well, this is your person getting a lot of signs and synchronicities from the universe, perhaps even being bombarded, because they are definitely awakening to so much more now than they ever have before. This is why they're saying here, I'm going to treat you fairly. I am going to give back to you all of those wonderful things you have given to me by being nurturing, compassionate, caring, loving, especially unconditionally loving, by being generous of my affection, by being generous with my gifts, by doing things for you because you've always done things for me. This is about your person wanting to make sure that you feel safe and secure and cherished and loved in this relationship. Your person is definitely getting signs and synchronicities from the people upstairs as well, making them take notice. And it's also increasing the flow for your person of the synchronicities that they're seeing. Make a wish. Here we have a beautiful mermaid with a unicorn. This is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestation. Well, that's cool. Throw your wish out to the universe, guys. The 9 of Cups did not show up today, which is the Make-A-Wish card, but you have it here with this beautiful unicorn, which is all about magic. And this wish does not have to be about your person. It doesn't have to be about this connection. It can be about something else that you're wanting to bring into your life. Perhaps you want to pray for your person's stability. Perhaps you want to pray that they are going to be able to find courage. Perhaps you want to pray for them to find that inner strength. Because what we have in the reading is that they're going to be able to get to those things, because the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles definitely have strength and courage. So, but throwing that wish out to the universe is not going to be harmful at all concerning what you're asking for, and praying for them in that unconditional way by asking for the universe to bring those things into their lives that your person needs is definitely a way to do it from that space of unconditional love. Let's see what else the universe wants to share with the collective today, please. What do we need to hear for this reading today, please? What do we need to know? What messages does the universe want to share? Protective. Well, that is definitely the energy of this King of Pentacles. Someone who wants to protect you, cherish you, honor you, love you, and make sure that you feel safe and secure in this relationship. They will be protective of you and of this connection. The deck that I'm using now is Elemental Goddess Oracle. This is one of our decks. If you are interested, there is a link in the description for these cards. But your person knowing that they need to show you that they're going to cherish you, honor you, love you, be devoted to you, protect you, so that you feel safe. And they know that that's going to take them a minute. They know that that's not something they can do overnight. Remember, they've got to regain your trust and your respect. And with these 2 kings and this knight, this is something that they're going to do in a big way, a much bigger way than you have ever seen them do in the past, because they want to regain your love. Putting down roots. Well, that King of Pentacles card comes with very deep roots of love and abundance. The King of Pentacles does desire financial security and stability and abundance, and perhaps this is something that your person is focused on at the moment, trying to gain that, or perhaps this is something that you are working towards and working on yourselves in your lives, guys, you guys watching the reading. But this is about putting down roots, isn't it? And what is that? That is about a relationship. That is about a long-term partnership. Let's put down roots and let's build this connection. And let's make sure those roots go deep down into the earth, that nothing will ever pull them up, yank them up, rip them up, break them or cause them to wilt away and crumble ever again, because we are going to water these roots with our love as we build our partnership with each other. I don't know where that came from, but it did. So I don't know who was talking then, but somebody was. It wasn't me. It came from somewhere else. Probably came from one of your persons or one of your people or whatever we call them. But this King of Pentacles energy is all about wanting to put down roots and wanting to have a stable, loving partnership with the person who is the one that they see as their ideal partner for them. And that is what their wish is. You fulfill what they wish for, long for, or hope for in terms of a romantic partner. Initiative. Well, okay, what a beautiful card that is. This is about your person taking the initiative. This is about them reaching out to you. This is about them taking action and doing what they need to do to reach out to you and get things unstuck. And that is what that Chariot is all about. Your person reaching out to you. Quick sip of water, guys. I'm losing my voice. This is about your person reaching out to initiate communication and get things unstuck between the two of you. And this is what they need to do. They know that the ball is in their court. They know that they're the one who has to make the first move. They've got to ping that ball over to you and see if you're going to pong it back to them. But this is what they're going to do. The King of Wands and the King of Pentacles, they don't fail. They succeed. And you have the Chariot here as well, which is all about success. Your person being successful at being able to make this happen. Taking the initiative. Reaching out to you to make something happen. To get the situation between you unstuck. Because they see and desire this long-term partnership with you. And here we have action as well. And that's interesting that that dropped right on top of that king there. Because kings take action. All kings take action. All kings are ruled by the element of fire. And then like the King of Wands is fire of fire. The King of Pentacles is fire of earth. But that's a lot of fire energy coming at you from your person, guys. Truly it is. And don't forget, we have this Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck as well, which is about your person desiring this partnership, desiring this love with you, and seeing that the two of you have such a great opportunity here to build something that has so much stability and so much power to be able to go the distance. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know for this reading? What messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? What is happening? Forgiveness. Forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. Well, I do feel that this is about your person having to forgive themselves for creating all of this chaos and damage in your life and in this relationship, but also about having to ask you to forgive them. And this is something that your person will do. They're not going to shy away from being able to express this heartfelt apology to you, because this is about them desiring you and desiring this relationship and basically following through and doing whatever is necessary to make sure that that happens, because your person is not going to want to fail when they return back to you. The King of Wands, the King of Pentacles, they don't fail. They're determined, they're dedicated, and they will walk across hot coals if they have to reach you, to get down and ask for you to forgive them, down on their knees, actually. Past life love, your soul remembers this intense connection. Well, yes, it does, and we talked about that in the very beginning, about how you've been carrying all of this love and all of this passion between the two of you and this chemistry for all of these lifetimes. And that is why the energy and why this connection between you and the person is so off the chart, insane, intense, crazy, hot, woo-woo, loads of fun, fire, passion, love, and all of that stuff. Your souls remember this connection. So when you met your person, that is why it felt so intense. That's why it felt like love at first sight, because it's all about going, I know you. You feel so familiar to me, but I've never met you before. Have we met somewhere else? Have we known each other before? Because that is the recognition of your souls in the energy in that moment. And that's what it is truly all about. Did you guys feel that when you first met your person? Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. Obstacles, unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. Well, yes. And I do feel that this has been the issue for many of you, for your person, actually. Well, maybe for some of you as well. Maybe there's some unhealed wounds that you may not even be aware of, that are perhaps trapped somewhere in your subconscious, that are preventing this connection from moving forward. And the only way that you can really figure that out is to do some meditation and ask the people upstairs to reveal those things to you, to show them to you, because they will, because that is their job. Okay? Don't be afraid to call on your angels and guides. That is what they're there for. And they love it when we ask them for help. If they can help us, they will. Because that's what they do. And when we ask them for help, we're acknowledging them, and we're acknowledging their existence and their presence in our lives. And that is why they are so helpful when we ask them. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. I really feel that this has been the situation for your person, and I feel that they are working through these things now, because remember, we've got that Hierophant, which is the counselor, the teacher, and we have that Chariot, which is about successfully being able to overcome obstacles and challenges that are preventing this relationship. So I do feel this is kind of confirming some of those cards we had there, that your person is going to be able to heal these wounds that have created interference in your connection, so that they don't bother this relationship anymore. Fate. This is a destined partnership. Well, didn't you feel that, guys, when you first met this person? And doesn't it feel like that now? Well, for some of you, you may not feel like it now, because if it's been a long period of time since anything has happened. And what I want to say about that is, just because something is not happening that you can validate in the 3D world at the moment, it doesn't mean that it's not happening, because they're having experiences that aren't part of our knowledge base yet. Because many times, if someone is going through a significant period of soul evolution and transformation, it's just not our business. We just can't know. That's why we don't know, because it's between them and their soul and their God and the universe and whoever else is involved in it from that spiritual place. But you will know from them when they start reaching out to communicate with you, because they'll tell you about it. They'll tell you about what they went through, because they're going to be more vulnerable with you emotionally, spiritually, and physically as well. You're going to see so much more from this person than you ever did. But there is an underlying fate and destiny at work in this connection. You just can't see the outward manifestation of it now. This is where this Hierophant comes in, about having faith, about trusting in the universe and trusting in the divine plan and trusting in your angels and guides, as well as trusting in your person and yourselves in terms of what you feel inside your heart and soul concerning this connection with your person. Your person has you on their mind, and they are saying here, I made so many mistakes in the past, and I regret all of them, and I'm going to show back up and do so much better, because I am learning, changing, and evolving, and I want to be the partner who can be dedicated and determined to showing you every day how much I love you, because I'm not going to make these same mistakes again. I can see that we belong together. I am working through the obstacles that have held me back, because I want to come back to you so that we can build our relationship together. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you. Have a great day, everyone.